Hi there, how are you, lovely people? I think many people are confusing the difference between manifesting and delusion. It even got to a point where sometimes, even me myself, I wasn't sure if people are trying to manifest something or they're just stuck in delusion. So, when someone says manifesting, what's manifesting? Manifesting is believing in something. You believe that something is possible to achieve. So, for example, you believe to build a successful business. And by believing that, obviously, you have faith that it's going to happen. And, you're taking realistic action. You are building skills to enable you to run a successful business. You're open to feedback and constructive criticism. And, overall, you're creating a plan. So obviously you can run and own a successful business. Whereas with delusion is believing something is true despite, not realizing what reality is. So for example, it's like someone is saying, I'm a millionaire. That's what they're saying. But in reality, they have no money, they have no job, they have nothing that can equate to them being a millionaire. Nothing at all. And that's delusion. And I think sometimes people think, saying I'm a millionaire and saying I have faith, it shows that, they're manifesting something. You're manifesting nothing. You're rather putting yourself in the deeper end of delusion. I'm not even talking about clinical delusion. That's a whole different thing when we talk about mental health context. No. The point I'm trying to make is, yes, you want to manifest that successful business. You still got to take action. You got to build skills. You got to, make room for feedback. You got to make room to, create a plan. You can't just sit there and say, I have a successful business when there's no revenue coming. Yeah, it's true. A successful business is a business that you strategically have a plan to bring forth revenue, even while you're asleep. But if you're walking around saying I'm a millionaire, you have no plan, you haven't taken any action, and reality also shows you're unemployed and you have no income coming from anywhere, I think you're harming yourself, and that's the problem today. So I just want to encourage us, if we want to manifest something where we have faith and we want to be strategic, we need to have a plan. We need to build skills. We need to make room for feedback and not just sit there and ignore reality. And then later on come back and say it's the enemy. It's not the enemy, it's us.